Okay, what's going on, fam? Strat here from Strategic Audio, back again with another brand new video, and today I'm going to be taking you through a very recent cook-up that I did. I made a new soul sample, or maybe more correctly, a soulful hip-hop beat that hopefully you will agree with me would fit an artist like Isaiah Rashad. So, if you're into this type of thing, this type of content, please drop a like on the video and subscribe. It helps the channel out greatly, and I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by perhaps October, so your help would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you're a producer and you use loops, or maybe you like to chop up samples, then check the links in the description below for both free and premium loops and samples of the highest musical quality, if I do say so myself. You get some that are royalty free and some where the royalty splits are required. Either way, you get top quality stuff. Alright, back to this cook-up. Started with a Rhodes electric piano sound in Piano Tech 8 in the key of F minor at 73 BPM. Right, so here's your basic chord structure. Begins with the F minor 7, then goes down to the C sharp or D flat major 7, back to the F minor 7, again to the C sharp major 7, D flat major 7, and it ends off on a C minor 7. Simple chord structure, but clearly there is some melody going on within. And you might ask, how do you come up with an appropriate melody? Well, there's really no rule or formula for this, besides of course the basic rules of music theory. For me, it's basically about understanding the key and the scale that you're in and learning to improvise within that scale at a very basic level at first. And then over time with practice, you progress and you get better and you begin to understand what works and what might not work. So for this, I just played a very simple melody within the scale and then tried to create a sense of symmetry by playing a similar melody on the second half of the progression that goes in a different direction when it resolves, in an almost opposite direction, to be honest. Right, so for this next melody, I grabbed my old electric guitar and played this. Fundamentally the same thought process, kept it very simple and complementary to the main progression. A few sparse notes within the F minor scale that sounded and felt right to me. You have to get to a place where you can trust your ear and your gut about the next step that you need to take in your composition. And that comes from the repetition of just making stuff again and again and again. You get the idea. Alright, so based on the direction that this seemed to be going in, I felt that the next melody should be a saxophone. This was played with Embertone's Sensual Sax. It's a contact instrument. It's actually very good. And they say that the saxophone is the sexiest instrument, and that might be true. However, all I know is that I felt that this composition needed this vibe. And again, this was really simple, always staying within the F minor scale and playing what essentially is a harmony to the main chords. Fundamental tip here, learn your scales. There are simple scale formulas for both major and minor that you should go online and make sure you try to commit them to memory. Practice them, practice them, practice them. F minor, the scale is F, G, G sharp, A sharp, C, C sharp, D sharp, and then back to F. For the next instrument, I felt like I had to go with strings. Strings always give you such a beautiful emotional kind of feel on these types of compositions. It's almost like something that I just can't do without it. Anyway, for this I use the BBC Symphony Orchestra from Spitfire Audio. Wonderful string sound. Looks a lot more complex than it is, but trust me, this is a fairly simple harmony with a bit of melodic movement, staying again within the F minor scale. I admit it might be on the edge, being a bit risky. Here you're at risk, or I was at risk of having the entire composition become a bit too busy because I got a lot of melodies playing stuff, but they all tend to complement each other, and that's what you need. You don't want things that clash. You need things to move kind of in the same general direction and have the same kind of conceptual framework for what you're trying to achieve overall. All right, so for the final melodic element, had to have a bass. Can't do these things without bass. It's kind of like the foundation. So for this, I use my favorite sound font. I sound like a stock record because I say this almost every video. I don't know what else to say. It's really good. Here's what it sounds like. Doesn't get much simpler than this. All I did was I played the root notes of the main chords, albeit to a particular rhythm and cadence that blended well with the main chord progressions, rhythm and cadence. And I added some melodic elements, some embellishments, melodic touches, if you will, at certain transitional areas, like here and here. Yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing much more to say. If you've got your chord progression and your chord structure down and solid, the bass isn't very difficult. You can make it complex if you want to, but you don't have to. So of course, like I said at the beginning, I think I added drums, and here are the drums. So before I play the final mix, I'm gonna sign out here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I mean, no pressure. Links in the description for all you producers, beat makers, to the free and premium loops and samples that we have on the website. Again, no pressure. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. And here's the final beat. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Peace, and I'll see you in the next video.